What is up, everybody? I wanted to hop on here and say Happy New Year's to everybody, and hopefully everybody has a wonderful holidays and stay safe out there. This is going to be part 6 of the single cab utility bed, which is the single cab that we've been working on. Before I get into that, I did receive another truck in the mail today. This is definitely different, an odd color. This is a 5th gen, I think Series 11 green light dually. Really think this one is cool. The color is definitely different. I've never seen one this color before. This is a Hemi, which is kind of a little dirt on me. This is a Hemi, which is kind of odd. I'm not exactly sure how many of these are actually Hemis and or what it's actually diesels or not, but I also did end up wheel swapping this truck. This is the Fargo truck. Swapped it over to some M2 Bronco wheels. I think that one turned out super good. This one was sitting on a set of regular bullet hole wheels, just a set of green light wheels. Nothing special too much, but I thought these turned out a little bit better because they're a little more of a mud terrain to them, and you can kind of see the traction a little bit, I guess, or the tread, I should say. But let's see, I did get a customer's truck painted. Nowhere near finished with this one. This is for a customer. That hurt. I'm gonna get my desk cleaned off. Still got quite a bit of work to do to this one. This is going to be a flatbed truck. I think it's gonna look super good when it's done. You see the cowl hood there. Cowl hood still needs some work on it. It looks like it needs a little bit of sand, a little bit finer grit of sandpaper. Would be great on that. And all right, so let's get into the part 6 of the single cab conversion truck. So I did end up stealing a utility bed off of one of my other trucks that I had sitting around. So now we have a utility bed. And you guys already know that I do have a regular dually bed truck already, and I already have a flatbed, which seems to be a huge hit on Instagram. But this one here, I did get a frame cut for it and a utility bed put on it. Nowhere near done. I got to get it primered, and I might paint the cab today. I'm not 100% sure. It is super nice outside. But I am going to show you on this here. So basically, to cut your frame, you want to have, you want to put your, let's see. Let me grab a frame here real quick. I do have a frame sitting here that I can show you guys what is going on with it. Alright, so this here is a regular dually flatbed, or regular dually frame. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your single cab that you converted over from the 4-door, and you're going to put it directly onto the frame. You're not going to cut the frame or nothing until you do this. So this here is how you're going to measure where you need to put where you need to cut it at and where you need to have it sitting at. And then next, you're going to want to put this on there, which actually I'm going to use. Since this is a regular dually frame, I'm just going to stick this frame, or this dually bed, onto it. So as you can tell, this is exactly where the back doors would have sat at before. So what you're going to do is take a Sharpie, and what I do is mark right in front of the bed, right there, in front of the bed on the frame, and then I'll mark like right in here somewhere inside the cab, so that way you can, you'll be able to put a little piece in between the two of them. So let me get that back up there. So You will have a little bit of a gap. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't figured out exactly how to make it to where you can't have the gap, because on this truck, you need a little piece that kind of dips down in the frame where the 4-door is, to where it sits flush with the actual cab itself. And so this is the only way I could get it to sit flush and not have any gap in between the frame and the cab there. So the good thing about this truck here is it does have those 3 little holes in it for your utility bed or regular bed or whatever you decide you want to put on it. But this truck is going to have the dually bed, or the utility bed dually on it. So that right there is how that's going to look. So you are going to have that little gap right there. So what I will do is, usually I'll take a little piece of styrene. This is what I'll do after I get the truck completely painted and get it ready for the last assembly line and everything like that, where it's completely done. I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to measure out how much space I have in between there, just like right there. I'll take my little caliper deal here, right here, and I will actually take it and just measure it here, however long it is or wide, and I will measure it, and whatever that measurement comes out to, I'll take it and I'll mark it onto this little piece of styrene, which you can get these big sheets at Hobby Lobby. I think they're like $4.99, and then you'll just measure it, put your Sharpie mark on it, and make sure you measure the width and the height of it, just so you have both and you can kind of fill in that gap. And then after that is done and dry, you won't have to worry about the truck falling apart like I am right now. You just take a little JB Weld, fill in that hole to where it looks really good, and then usually I'll take like a little bit of brush paint and I'll brush paint it. If it don't look good, I'll just spray it. I'll just sand it all down and spray it real good with some regular matte primer black. You can use whatever color you decide you would like to use, but that is it for right now. On that truck, I do believe I'm gonna try and get the bed primered, and then I'm gonna try and get the cab painted today. We're probably gonna go with a little bit of a let's see, let me go grab the paint and I'll be right back. All right guys, so I did end up grabbing the paint, and so this here is the RustOleum. This is a gloss, kind of a burgundy color. You can't really see it over the camera. You might be able to see it there, but I do use a lot of RustOleum. I've kind of liked RustOleum for a while. It's cranberry. That'll be a cool, nice color on it, I think. And then we'll shoot it with a little bit of gloss clear, and we'll have a real nice shiny finish on it. And I think that will look awesome like that. So stay tuned for that, because as soon as I get it primered, or as soon as I get the bed primered, I'm going to, I think I'm going to color match the front bumper as well. I think that'll look cool, and then keep the grill just chrome. I do like the looks of the chrome grill. It's kind of a high country look to it, I guess. But I think I'm going to leave it like that. It'll kind of resemble this truck a little bit, and I thought that turned out really cool. So I think I'm gonna leave it like that. I need to glue my axle back on there. But with that being said, I do appreciate all you guys on here, and I hope you guys like and subscribe, and shoot me a comment below, and I will see you guys in the next one.